Hi, it's Scott from Wessex blades. Welcome to my little garage. Plan for the day is to do some ferro rods, one for a go-up to match it with beech. So join me as I'm going to process this thing through here in order to make the starting components to a ferro rod. I've also got some other ones on the go here, so we're going to be working through those. Let's get the machines running. Okay, I just set the depth using this capstan thing here. I've run it through the first time, so it's just beginning to take the edge off as it goes through without biting in too deeply. Being this more of a hobby machine, I'm not really trying to drive the machine too hard with belts or chains, whatever it is driving it. So I'm just going to gently keep skimming this one off. So this is a uniform thickness, and I think that was a thicker one. So I'm going to do that one first, and I'll get onto that one after with a little bit of a turn down with the height adjuster. It was a little loud and you can't see much what's going on, so not much of a view, but I'll see you in a second. Right, now the clever trick is, whichever one is the thinnest, that one, I put that one onto there as a pair. Saves processing things down into matching up this side or that side. So if I get these two now matched, I'll be able to literally put them together like that. So it's a bit dusty, so I'm going to put on a mask now. Just for a couple of passes they've been alright, but it's in the air. Right. That's the big one. So as soon as both went through with a bzzz noise, they're technically, as far as I can do it, the same thickness. So now I'm going to go and get some fibre liner and bond those two together. I don't like doing laminates much bigger than this sort of size, sort of 6x3, because I like to know that the glue is covering everything. So I don't do great sheets like A4 all in one go, but that I'm quite happy to know that I've got this perfect coverage of epoxy on not only the wood but the liner material as well, and then I can put clamps all the way around and then reach there, and so I'm sort of like ensuring that the bond will be fine with no air gaps in the middle, and it's a pretty good fit there. Right, I'm happy with that, so that's going to get laminated. Now the other thing I want to do is these Corian pieces that I glued. Okay, what I need to do is now, one side has the belt grinder gone on to make it 90 degrees, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill them out, and I'm going to be doing 6mm rods in these because I've got a batch of them. I'll do a handful of this just to make sure I get some efficiency with the epoxy, because once I've made the little pot up, I want to make sure I use it all up. So I make one pot and do a whole lot. See you in a bit. Yeah, happy with that. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting a little 2mm hole at the bottom of the 6mm hole, or what it would be an 8mm hole for an 8mm ferro rod, and this allows air and epoxy to continue moving when you plunge the ferro rod in, because the worst thing you want is like a bicycle pump effect. Alright, so all I'm doing is just a little so 3mm of a 2mm hole at the base of that one where the actual ferro rod's put in. And this is all this drill does. It stays in there the whole time, this 2mm. Okay, so ferro rod's done. I'll get rid of that. Put that in, leave them behind. And now, just got to prepare the ferro rods themselves, which is a highly specialised technique. Oh. And here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Five, 6, 7, 8. Now, like most reactive metals, this likes to oxidise with the air. That's why it burns when we scrape it off. And so this black coating reforms after it's been exposed. So what I want to do is, rather than have that black coating be the bond of the epoxy, I want to not only remove it but put a nasty gritty key on the end that goes in there as well. So this also tests the ferro. So if we've got a bad batch, I like bevel as well on it, so one, also that end might be off, so don't touch that in. And a dent in it, so I'll keep that for myself as a sort of emergency pack, bushcraft belt kit or something. It's a shame. Won't be making anything on that one. Right, let's get inside, and these will now be spirited off, not spirited off, but solvent, and then glued in there. Now what I will do is make sure that the finish on the bottom is pretty good, so I'll give it like a 200 grit finish on a lapping plate, because once the ferro rod's done there, getting right to the edge is a bit of a swine, but I'm intending on turning these because I want to see what they're like with my carbide chisels on Corian. So I'm not going to be too fussy, so I wouldn't polish the end of these. I'm going to put about 200 and just just finish it off, clean the dust out, and then solve it in. And we'll catch you on the next video to see how they turn out tomorrow.